You're gonna love this. I got something juicy.
Ooh, do tell.
Hey everyone, welcome to Screenfish for another movie review. Today we're talking about Undertone, directed by Ian Tuason. And believe me, this is a film that needs to be heard to be believed.
We've heard weird stuff before, but this feels different.
You believe that?
I'm not speaking at a turn when I say that Undertone is a completely unique experience in theaters. Horror has always made use of sound quality, but it also has relied heavily on visuals to bring its sort of jump scares. But Undertone is something different. It cares less for the visuals and more for the experience of hearing the horror.
What were you thinking? You shouldn't have listened to all of them.
The reality is that Undertone is the type of film that is genuinely unsettling because it doesn't rely on the visuals. Tuason has invested so much in the sound quality that every bump, scratch, and crash feels as terrifying as if you were watching things play out on screen itself. In a lot of ways, Undertone feels like a strange mix of ASMR and the Blair Witch Project, and I don't make that comparison lightly. When Blair Witch was made, it was done with a completely unique filming style at the time, not just because of the Handycam, but also because a lot of the dialogue was improvised based on the director trying to get authentic responses from its actors. Undertone actually takes the same approach. As Evie and Justin go through the 10 videos, their responses are more genuine because they hadn't heard them in advance. So there is a bit of an improvisational skill that makes the performances feel more honest in these moments.
We should stop listening.
And to be honest, that's one of the things that makes the film unique. Tuason isn't invested as much in jump scares as he is bringing the viewer into the experience. We're not on a ride. We're in the room with Evie, listening to everything that goes bump in the night. And trust me, in a theater with great sound quality, you will be turning around to see what's behind you. But to be honest, the biggest fear in Undertone might be motherhood. As Evie is dealing with her own aging mother and wrestling with questions about her own life, there seems to be a real anxiety about bringing a child into a world that seems to have gone completely off the rails. And that's a very real fear for so many people right now.
You shouldn't have called out to her. It's what she wants.
At the same time, Undertone taps into the tension between logic and reason and the spiritual world. Evie is a person who believes in the rational response, but with each passing tape, that conversation begins to change as she starts to believe that maybe there's something more than the answers she's held on to all this time. It's a fascinating tension that Tuason holds within his story.
Let's keep an open mind, Evie.
Let me guess. It's a demonic possession.
Okay, easy, all right.
I know it's a little ironic, but I admit that I'm a little bit wary whenever press suggests that a film might actually change the genre. But I really think Undertone might be one of those films. After all, let's remember, Blair Witch was a film that set off an entire subgenre of horror, of Handycam found footage. And Undertone is such a unique experience that it's not something that you have to see. It's something that you have to hear, and you have to do it in theaters. Undertone is in theaters on Friday, March 13th, 2026.